Good morning students. In previous video we discussed about Rutherford model and the Thomson model of an atom in structure of atom chapter. Next topic in this chapter is isotopes. This is very important and a very simple definition. Very important and a very simple definition. Isotopes means the atoms having same atomic number and different mass number. This is called isotopes. That's a very simple definition. What is the definition? The atoms having same atomic number and different mass number is called isotopes. That means atoms should have same atomic number, but its mass number should be different. Then only those substances are considered as what? Isotopes. If you see the example, then you will get clear idea about it. For example, H11, H12, H13. What is the meaning of 11, 12, 13? Here one important point is there. That is what? If a number is present at a suffix, these are suffix, that number indicates atomic number. If a number is present at a suffix, this is power, that is called what? Atomic number. So atomic number of an atom is represented at a suffix and the mass number of an atom is represented at a power. I repeat once again that point. Atomic number of an atom is represented at a suffix. These are suffix. And the mass numbers of an atom is represented at the powers. So here 1, 1, 1, these are what? Atomic numbers. Here 1, 2, 3, these are what? Mass numbers. Nothing but atomic weight. So H11, H12, H13 all are having same atomic numbers but different mass numbers. That is why these are called isotopes. Isotopes of what? Hydrogen. Isotopes of hydrogen. Here H11 is called protium. H12 is called deuterium. H13 is called tritium. H11 is called protium, H12 is called deuterium, H13 is called tritium. So these are the examples of what? Isotopes. One more example is this. See, Cl1735, Cl1737. We know that chlorine. Cl means chlorine. Chlorine atomic number how much? We know that already. 17. So here 17, 17. Both are having same atomic numbers, but here mass numbers 35, 37. Mass numbers are not equal, different. That is why these are called isotopes. Isotopes of which element? Chlorine. Isotopes of chlorine. Here one more simple point is there. How to find average atomic weight? Average atomic weight if isotopes are given and its percentage also given. What is the point here? How to find average atomic mass if isotopes are given along with their percentages. Percentage means what? This 75% indicates what? This element occurs in nature in 75%. This element occurs in nature in 25%. That means compare among these two, this is more abundant element in the earth crust. In the earth crust it is more available. Its percentage is what? 75% chance. Its chance is 25%. If isotopes are given along with the percentages, then how to find average atomic weight? Its mass into percentage plus its mass into percentage. That's all. 35 into 75 plus 37 into 25. 75% means 3 by 4. That means how can we say that 75% means 75 by 100? That means 3 by 4. 25% means 25 by 100. That means 1 by 4. Finally, we get one value that indicates what? Average atomic weight of chlorine. That is why chlorine atomic weight is how much? 35.5. That is all about isotopes. Next, applications of isotopes. What is the topic? Applications of isotopes. So what is the application? An isotope of uranium is used as fuel in nuclear reactors. What is the point? An isotope of uranium is used as fuel in nuclear reactors. Next, one more application. An isotope of cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer. An isotope of cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer. Next one. An isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. Goiter means it is one of the disease. Goiter. So an isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. These are what? Applications of isotopes. What is the definition of isotopes? Atoms having same atomic number, different mass number. That's all. Next, isobars. What is the definition here? Isobars. What is the definition? The atoms having same mass number but different atomic number is called isobars. Atoms having same mass number, and that means exactly opposite definition. In previous case, same atomic number, different mass number. In this case, same mass number, different atomic numbers is called isobars. For example, argon, its atomic number 18, its mass number 40. Calcium atomic number 20, but here mass number 40. Means atomic weight is 40. Mass number or atomic weight or atomic mass all are same. Mass number or atomic weight or atomic mass all are same. In these two cases, powers are equal. That means powers means 40 40. Powers means what? Mass number. Nothing but atomic weights are equal. But suffixes are different. Suffix means atomic numbers are different. That is why these are called isobars. So what is the definition of isobars? Atoms having same mass numbers but different atomic numbers is called isobars. Next one. If atomic number is same, then chemical properties are also same. What is the point here? If atomic number is same, chemical properties are same. If mass number is same, then physical properties are same. What is the chemical properties? What is physical properties? Chemical properties means reactions. Chemical reactions are same. Then what is the physical properties? Physical properties means either size, shape, melting point, boiling point. All those are considered as physical properties. So what is the important point here? If atomic number is same, chemical properties are same. If mass number is same, physical properties are same. Next one. Isotopes having same chemical properties but exhibit different physical properties. Why isotopes having same atomic number? That is why they are having same chemical properties but different physical properties. But in case of isobars, exactly opposite reverse. That means isobars having same physical properties because mass number is same but exhibit different chemical properties. These are the important points regarding isotopes and isobars. Next definition, atomic number. Next definition is what? Atomic number. Atomic number, it is represented by Z. Remember carefully. Atomic number is represented by Z. So what is the definition? The number of protons in an atom is called atomic number. The number of protons in an atom is called atomic number. The number of protons in an atom. That means atomic number is always equal to number of protons. For example, take oxygen. Oxygen atomic number is how much? 8. That indicates 8 protons. Next, what is the atomic number of fluorine? 9. That indicates 9 protons present in fluorine. What is the atomic number of hydrogen? 1. That indicates 1 proton is present in hydrogen. You should think like that. You should analyze like that. Next, mass number. It is represented by capital A. Don't get confused. Atomic number is represented by Z, but mass number is represented by A. So what is the definition? The sum of protons and neutrons in an atom is called mass number. What is the definition here? The sum of protons and neutrons in an atom is called mass number. The sum of protons and neutrons in an atom is called mass number. That means from the definition you can write A equal to n plus p, where n is number of neutrons, p is protons. Sum of neutrons and protons is called mass number. So A equal to n plus z. Why? Proton number is nothing but what? Z. That is why we can replace p by z. So A equal to n plus z. From this n equal to A minus z. From this n equal to A minus z. That means what? Number of neutrons can be calculated by using this formula. Number of neutrons equal to A minus z. That means mass number minus atomic number. Mass number minus atomic number. That is called number of neutrons. If you see the example, then you get clear idea about this one. For example, this model is very important model in CBSE level. Calculate the number of electrons, protons and neutrons. That means we have to find electrons, protons and neutrons in N714, F919. We have to find number of electrons, protons and neutrons in two cases. For example, first take this one in N714. That means in this one. That means atomic number is given with mass number. N7 means this number indicates what? Atomic number. I told you already, atomic number is present at a suffix. So if atomic number is 7, automatically proton number is 7. So we got protons. Next, n equal to what formula? What is the formula? A minus z. That means 14 minus 7. 14 minus 7. So final value how much? Number of neutrons equal to how much? That is also 7. Next, here see n equal to how much? 14 minus 7. So here n equal to number of neutrons are also equal to 7. Next, in this case electrons also equal to 7. How can we say that? This is very important point. If a substance is neutral, then electrons equal to protons. This is very important point. If a substance is neutral, then electrons equal to protons. Here see N714. That means this is neutral substance. How can we say that this is neutral substance? Because in this substance no charge is present. Charge means positive charge or negative charge. Both are not there. That is why this is considered as neutral. In neutral substances, number of protons equal to electrons. So in this case electrons also 7. So in this case electrons, neutrons, protons all are how much? 7. In N714 element, electrons, protons, neutrons all are how much? 7. Next one more example. In F919, that means in this case 9 indicates what? Atomic number. If atomic number is always equal to proton number, so that p equal to 9. So what is the formula of neutrons? Number of neutrons equal to A minus z. That means mass number minus atomic number. That means 19 minus 9. That is equal to 10. This is also neutral substance. If substance is neutral, then electrons equal to protons. Already we found protons. Protons equal to how much? 9. Then automatically electrons also will be equal to 9. That's all. Next, calculate the number of electrons, protons, neutrons. One more example. Calculate number of electrons, protons, neutrons. In which case S minus 2, that means this is ion, not neutral, because charge is there. If positive charge or negative charge is there, that is not neutral. So in this case atomic number is not mentioned, mass number is also not mentioned. So we may face this type of model also. So what we have to do? That is why we have to learn atomic numbers and mass numbers. This is sulfur. Sulfur atomic number how much? 16. So that protons equal to 16. Atomic number is always equal to what? Number of protons. So protons equal to 16. Next, number of neutrons formula A minus Z. We know that mass number of sulfur how much? 32. Atomic number 16. 32 minus 16, 16. That's all. But electrons here, see, here charge is present. That is why we have to add that charge. If negative charge is there, we have to add that much charge to protons. If positive charge is, suppose plus 2 is there, then that charge is should be subtracted from protons. Here negative charge is there, that is why we should add. Don't think that in mathematics level it is exactly opposite to mass. If negative charge is present, that much charge should be added to protons. If positive charge is present, that charge should be subtracted from protons. In this case, negative charge is present, that is why it should be added. So 2 protons, that means 16 plus 2, 18. That means in this case, protons are 16, neutrons also 16, but electrons are 18. What about in this case, Ca plus 2? This is also ion, not neutral. So that number of electrons not equal to protons. Calcium, we know that atomic number 20, automatically protons will be 20. Number of neutrons equal to, what is the formula? A minus Z. So I told you already, atomic numbers, atomic weights. So 40 minus 20. So number of neutrons 20. Electrons, here positive charge is there. I told you here, if positive charge is present, that should be subtracted from protons. That means 20 minus 2, 18. Next, last example, Na plus. That means sodium ion. This is also ion, not neutral substance. Here also atomic number and mass number not present. So what we have to do? We know atomic number of sodium is how much? 11. So that will be equal to protons. So protons equal to 11. Number of neutrons equal to, we know that atomic mass 23. 23 minus 11. That means 12. Electrons equal to 11 minus, these are positive charges present. So how much? Plus 1. That should be subtracted from protons. So 11 minus 1, that equal to 10, not 16. Here 10. So this is the way to calculate number of electrons, protons, neutrons in neutral species and ions. This is very important model in CBSE level. If you have any queries regarding this one, we will discuss those queries in live class. Thank you.